just a physical pressure, it's a mental pressure of having to concentrate so much. And with the points always so close, if one team gets 3 or 4 points ahead, that could be the end of the set, and you just can't allow that to happen. And all the way through this set, even though occasionally one team has got 2 or 3 points ahead, the other team has then rallied and got back into it. The coaches have called timeouts, they've given them a chance for a breather, they've used their substitutes wisely, and they've rolled them on and off. Iran have used both their allowed timeouts for this set now. So 19 all. Alaporian with the set and the spike from Big Delhi, and he certainly was big there. Nothing the Bosnia-Herzegovina side could do. Big Delhi smashes it, hit the knee of the defending player and went out of court. Alaporian is, he might not look the most athletic of all players, but he is absolutely vital to this Iranian team. Most of their points, I would say, come from sets from Alaporian. And there he is again. Bosnia-Herzegovina get that point to make it 20 all. If you watch the Iranian side, the player who generally sets up the point is Alaporian. When they have the ball on the defensive, when they dig it, when they're getting the ball back into play, they put it to Alaporian. He sets up the spike. Iran take a 1-point lead. And in a way, obviously it's not good that you lose a point there, but whilst the other team is only 1 point ahead, if you always stay within 1 point of them, you know that they can't win the set. You need a 2-point advantage to win the set. Medic being replaced there by number 8, Hamzic. As I mentioned before, and I'll try not to mention it again because it's not particularly nice for me to keep mentioning, but he is the oldest player on the Bosnia-Herzegovina team at 44 years of age. Great spike there from Duran, and it goes back to 21 apiece. The libero coming back on from for the Iranian team, Zalehi. Zevad Hamzic with the serve, issuing instructions, explaining to his team what sort of serve he's going to do. Is it going to be fast, a slow, floaty one? Is it going to be deep, short? It's a floater into the mid-court. Duran with the set. Duran again with the set. Delalic this time with the set for Duran. Duran repays the compliment. And the Iranian spike goes out, and Bosnia-Herzegovina take a 1-point lead, reaching the very end of this set. The first set was 19 minutes, the second set was 25. As the players take a break for a timeout, decide what they're going to do as this set reaches its close. So the players coming back on after that timeout. Bosnia-Herzegovina have the advantage. Can they win the set? Can they take the lead? They have been in the lead against Iran earlier in the tournament, in the pool match. They won the first set, but then they lost 3-1. Iran are such a difficult team to beat. They never give up. They cover the court. 22 plays 22. And number 2, Dashgari, has the serve. Hamzic with the dig. And the spike from number 10, Zirahi. Player with the tallest reach on the Bosnia-Herzegovina team. Gives them the point, puts them 2 points away from the set. But they're only 1 point ahead of Iran, so it's not a genuine advantage yet until they can get that 2 points. Zalehi with the serve, Alaporian with the dig. And you saw there, Ebrahimi tried to stop the ball hitting the floor with his foot. Couldn't reach it with his hand. Bosnia and Herzegovina win the point. They now have that vital 2 point advantage, and they have 2 set points. Timeout called by Bosnia-Herzegovina. I don't like to disagree with their coach, but I think having won that point, it was not the time to call a timeout. They had the 2 point lead, they had the set point, and they had the momentum. And that spike goes out from the Iranians, and the Bosnia-Herzegovinians are celebrating wildly because they are in the lead. They're 2-1 in the lead here. As I said, they had been in the lead earlier in the tournament, but only 1-0, which really doesn't give you much of an advantage, especially against the Iranians. The Iranians, for the first time in this tournament, for the first time probably as long as they can remember, they have lost 2 sets in a match. As I said, neither of these sides had lost any sets in any other game in this tournament so far, other than when they played each other in the pool game. So for Iran in this tournament, they'd lost 1 set earlier on when they beat Bosnia and Herzegovina 3-1. It's the first time in this tournament that they have lost 2 sets. It's the first time in this tournament, obviously, that they have been 2-1 down. And this is not the match to do it, because this is the gold medal match, the sitting volleyball of the London 2012 Paralympics. Iran have won 5 out of the last 6 Paralympic gold medals. The only team to have beaten them in a final is the team that they face today. And it's the team who are 2-1 ahead. 2-1 ahead. And now the coach plans what he's going to do and how he's going to start the 4th set. He gives his starting list to the referee with a very friendly smile. And no wonder he's smiling, because he's 2-1 up. Bosnia and Herzegovina won the gold medal back in 2004, which is the only time in recent memory that Iran have not won this gold medal. So again, the stats come up. And again, for most of those stats, as we said before, in fact, it was the same in the 2nd set. Spikes is pretty much neck and neck. Blocks, Iran are slightly better. Digs, Iran are slightly better. But the only important score or statistic on there is the one at the top, which says Bosnia and Herzegovina 25, Iran 22. There are 2 sets to play in the gold medal match. Iran, to retain their gold medal and to make it 6 out of the last 7, need to win both of these sets. Bosnia and Herzegovina, to try and stop that run of glory for Iran, to try and take the gold medal that they won in 2004, the only team to beat this Iranian team. Only need to win 1 of these final 2 sets. two sets that Bosnia and Herzegovina have won tonight have both been over 25 minutes. So if it's a long set, they win it. Iran, they won the first set tonight, 25-19, and that set was under 20 minutes. So the plan, I suppose, for Iran is to play it quick and fast. Get the ball moving, get the points on the board early, try and get an early lead, close this set out, and then let's go to that fifth set. If that is their plan, it hasn't started well. They've lost that first point. And don't forget, this set is the first one to 25 points. If it does go to a fifth set, that is the first one to 15 points. If Bosnia and Herzegovina had sails, they would definitely have wind in them at the moment. They've just won the third set to go 2-1 up, and now they are 2-0 up in the second set. Obviously, it's early in the set. It's only 2-0. And the moment I stop praising them, of course, they lose a point. The pressure is very much on Iran now. It's for them to do. They have to get back into this match. They cannot afford to lose this set, obviously, otherwise they'll lose the gold medal. Alaporian with the set. The block from Manzic. Sorry, the block from Alabazic went out. For some reason, he thought he won the point. The referee disagreed. And now it's 3-all. So a small lead there for Bosnia and Herzegovina, quickly wiped out. Number 8 for Iran. Jalil Aymeri is their captain. That's what the little line signifies. It's not on the back of his shirt. If you look on the front of his shirt, there's a little line under his number. And that signifies that he's the captain. The block goes out. Iran win the point. Alaporian with the set, as is so often the case. So it's 4-all. As we've seen in all of the 3 sets so far, it's been the case that it's been pretty much neck and neck all the way until one of the teams reaches 19 or 20, and then someone takes a little bit of a lead. So even though we're getting to a vital stage of the match, I'm not necessarily expecting either of these sides to take a massive lead early on. But if one of them does, it could well be the end of the set. Great block there from Manko. Manzic with the set. Sorry, Hamzic. Great defensive work from the Bosnia-Herzegovins. Unfortunately, that little spike just went out. Some incredible defensive work, but sadly it came to nothing. Serve from Alaporian. Setter supreme. And wins the point from the serve. He really is a magician on these serves. He doesn't seem to do much with them, but often he wins the serve out of them. It doesn't look like he's putting spin on them. They're not particularly quick. Oh, but the referee's changed his mind. He's actually given that point to Bosnia and Herzegovina. Just as I'm lauding the incredible serves of Alaporian, everything changed. Emporium with the set. Manko with the spike, and that is the point for Bosnia, and they've opened up a bit of a gap here. There is a little bit of daylight. The timeout's called by Iran. They seem a little confused. It's not a surprise that they're confused. They've won this gold medal so many times, it's almost like it's got their name written on it before the tournament starts. But here they are in the final of the gold medal match. 2-1 down, and they're 3 points down quite early in this set. Chanchar with the set. Manko put it away. Sorry, it was Alibazic with the set. Bosnia and Herzegovina looking quite calm, quite relaxed. They've got the lead. They've got a little bit of daylight between them and the Iranians. All the pressure is on Iran now. And the trouble is that when you're under pressure, that's when you start to make mistakes. Neither side has been under pressure during this tournament, really, other than in the pool game when they played each other. They've won all their games 3-0. Both sides have won their games 3-0. So Chanchar with the serve. (8-5) in the lead. If you're following us on Facebook, you need to look for, or if you'd want to follow us on Facebook, you need to look for facebook.com/Paralympic Games. And on Twitter, @Paralympic. Or if you want to send us a message and get our attention, if you do hashtag #SitVBall. Another timeout called quite shortly after the previous one, just 1 point later. Estimovic just getting the team to calm down a bit, trying to get them to think together. The Iranian team are not used to being behind. How are they going to react to it? There's one of their fans encouraging them. If they still had a little bit of his energy, I don't think they'd have too much trouble. He's just seen himself on the screen. Bosnia-Herzegovina and libero, Kesma coming off. 2 touches there by Delalic. And he lifted himself. You don't lose 2 points for having a double violation, but it was a double point lift. Hassanpour serving for Iran. Bosnia maintain a 2-point lead. Manko with the serve. Just repositioning the players in front of him. Just changed his mind about what he wants to do. It's a good spike from the Iranians. They take that point and just stick within a point of the Bosnia-Herzegovina team. That was Amiri just using the momentum of the ball to get it over the net, carry on in the same trajectory and found the gap. Great spike from Duran. Pace, nothing Ebrahimi could do about that. Hamzic with the serve. Alibasic coming back on. Godinyak going for a little breather. What can Hamzic do? Aliporian with the set. And the spike was way out from Amiri. Alibasic with the spike. And the Iranian libero, that took him totally by surprise. It was just the pace of it. Zalehi, who's the libero for Iran, didn't see the speed of that coming. Manko hit it with everything he's got. His whole family was behind that, and that ball shot at the libero and then out of play. Point for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Iran have called this timeout, and I think they need to, because this set is slowly but surely drifting away from them. And if it does, that is goodbye to the gold medal, which has pretty much been their personal property for the last 6 Olympics, other than the one time when Bosnia-Herzegovina took it. Four-point gap. It's not unrecoverable, but it's dangerous. If that gap gets up to 6 or 7, then they could be in trouble. But the Iranians, they know how to win. We know that they know how to win because they've won the gold medal 5 out of the last 6 Paralympics. What we don't know about them is whether they know how to come back from behind. They're very rarely behind. They don't lose much. So can they cope with it? They're now 5 points behind. Are they losing their nerve? Are they losing their concentration? Is this a match too far? Are we seeing the passing of the torch from this great Iranian team over to the Bosnia-Herzegovina team? We may have said that back in 2004, when it was the last time that Iran lost it, but let's see what happens. Iran are not going to give up until the very last point. Another timeout is called. This time I think it's been called by the Bosnia-Herzegovina team. They're 4 points ahead. The water's been given out liberally. So, what can Iran do? They've come back after that timeout. They're 4 points behind. And they need to win this set, otherwise the gold medal is going to Bosnia and Herzegovina. They're now 5 points behind, having lost that first point after the timeout. You can see there on the score, just as a reminder in case you forget, Bosnia and Herzegovina are 2 sets to 1 up. They just need to win this set to win the gold medal. Big Deli there with the spike. The block from Bosnia and Herzegovina going out. Big Deli now to serve, having brought the gap back to 4 points. Spike from Duran. Good defensive work there from Manko, but the point goes to Iran. Iranian libero there, Zalehi looking a little bit worried. Yusufovic coming on now for Chanchar. 3 points in it. Two points in it. The set's been just under 14 minutes so far. Bosnia-Herzegovina maintaining their 3-point lead. If it goes point for point till the end of the set, then the gold medal's theirs. That's all they have to do. I say all, which makes it seem easy. They're playing against the best team in the world, the team that's won the gold medal 5 out of the last 6 times. Duran with the serve. Iran are not happy with that point. timeout's been called. They're 4 points down and they're going to have to accept it. The referee's decision is final. They can talk to him, but they can't change his mind on that one. The Iranian coach is certainly earning his salary now. This is a team that is beginning to look beaten. They're not openly arguing, but when he's telling them stuff, you can see on their faces they're not happy. They're not sure what to do. Bosnia and Herzegovina look confident and look a little fresher. So the players return after that timeout. Duran with the serve. Bosnia and Herzegovina are 4 points to the good. And it looks to me, I know it's the commentator's curse, but it looks to me as though they are closing in on this gold medal. 17-12. Iran, they've made changes. They've rolled players on and off. Obviously with substitutions, you can take them on and you can bring them back on. But they can't seem to find a formation that can make any impact on this Bosnian and Herzegovinian team. Manko there with another great point. Alaporian looking lost. This great player who is one of the stars of the team. This whole Iranian team, they're all professional sitting volleyball players back in their home country. They're superstars back home, but at the moment, none of that fame is doing them any good. The looks on their faces is surprise and confusion, and they cannot see how to get back into this match. You can see Ebrahimi there having a spike, and normally he would expect that to break through the block or come off and go out, and players are consoling each other now as though they've already lost. Now, if that's the mentality, then how can they get back into this game? They need to change their mentality. They need to up their work rate, which is easy for me to say, sitting commentating, but they need to up their work rate. Otherwise, the gold medal is going away. The Iranian crowd now are looking a little bit doubtful. They're not sure if their team can come back into this game, and based on the body language of the Iranian players, I'm not sure either. Can they prove me wrong? They win a point, and 1 point can make all the difference. It changes the momentum, brings them back within 5 points of the Bosnia and Herzegovina team. But a 5-point gap at this stage in the set is quite a lot. Iran need to go on a run of winning 3 or 4 points in a row, which can make a big difference. Desperate efforts there from Irie to keep that ball in, but the spike from the Bosnia-Herzegovina from number 12 there, Yusufovic, was just too good. There's no way he was going to keep that in. I don't think he'd have caught that if he'd have been in a car. And they take a 6-point lead now. They're only 6 points away from victory. And that block there from Alibasic, or that dig, he really didn't need to do it because that ball was going out of play. He didn't realise he was sitting out of court, and in fact he's given a free point to Iran. He's given them the serve back. Amiri comes off. He's captain and the oldest player on that team, and he's looking a little bit weary. Alaporian with the serve. He looks calm, sanguine, swiping a little bit of sweat off his brow. Could be just having a sit in the park on a hot day. He looks relaxed, even though he knows his team are a long way away from this gold medal at the moment. Great footwork from Hamzic there to keep the rally going. 2 touches from the Iranians. Again, they don't agree with it. 2 touches. I think the referee thought they touched it with one hand, then he touched it with another. And Bosnia and Herzegovina now moving to that point where they're 20 points. They're aiming for 25 points to win the gold medal. They can almost touch that medal now, but they can't allow themselves to think about that. They have to concentrate on each and every point, each and every shot. And that spike was a weary shot. That went a long way out of court. It wouldn't surprise me if that's ended up in the canteen around the back of the stadium. Number 6 putting all his effort into that, Hasanpour, but he didn't get high enough. He didn't lift his shoulders enough. And that's gone. Alapourian asking for a bit of moisture from the court to be mopped up by one of the volunteers. I'm sure they'll be on in a jiffy, to get rid of that moisture. Alapourian with the set. Zurahi doesn't win the point. He's so used to winning those points from those sets. And Bosnia-Herzegovina, they need to calm themselves down. They're only 3 points away from winning. They're even doing finger gestures of 3 points. The referee's looking quite relaxed. He looks like he's at a tea party there. You wouldn't think this was the gold medal match. Bosnia-Herzegovina 3 points away from winning the gold medal. The serve comes in from Chanchar. That's a good spike from Pedayesh. Wins them the point, keeps them in this match, but they are 7 points back from Bosnia and Herzegovina. And 7 points at this point in the set is a long way back. Zurahi sitting, waiting at the net. Delalic sitting and waiting. Everyone waiting for the serve to come in. 22-15. Just 3 points away from the gold medal. Medic with the set. Manko tries the spike but doesn't do it. It's good defensive work. Great play by the Bosnia-Herzegovians. It was a double touch by the Iranians. That was incredible defensive work by several of the Bosnia-Herzegovina sides. A great reach there by Ali Basic. Kept the ball in play, and a great spike by Medic, which won them the point. The referee having none of it from the Iranians. 23-15. The crowd are now getting very excited. Pedayesh is having a word with the referee to try and get him to clarify why they'd lost that point. This Iranian side, they are a fantastic team. They've won every game that they've played in this tournament. Every game they won 3-0, apart from the one that they played against Bosnia-Herzegovina in the pool match, which they won 3-1. They won all their other matches 3-0. But now they are 2-1 down and 23-15 down in the fourth set. They are 2 points away from losing this gold medal. And what I should be saying is that the Bosnia-Herzegovina side are 2 points away from winning this gold medal. Kezma, the libero. And that gives them set point. Duran with a fantastic block spike. He was up high at the net. The Iranians are staring defeat in the face. And that face is saying, you have got no way back here, because they are a long way down. They're now 9 points behind Bosnia-Herzegovina. That's 9 set points for Bosnia-Herzegovina. The coach is looking calm. And they've won the gold medal. Bosnia-Herzegovina, in the last 6 tournaments, they've won it once, the gold medal. Iran, the team that they have just beaten, have won 5 out of the last 6 gold medals. The Iranians are lying on the court. They cannot believe that they've lost this game. They beat Bosnia and Herzegovina in the group match. They beat them 3-1. But all the way through tonight, even though Iran won that first set, Bosnia and Herzegovina just looked like the stronger team. And this Iranian team, although they are obviously depressed and distraught, this is such a sporting game. Alapourian looks devastated. The Bosnia-Herzegovina side are delighted, but they line up at the net. They take the congratulations of the Iranians, who have not tasted defeat since the Bosnia-Herzegovina team beat them in 2004. The gold medal goes to this amazing team from Bosnia-Herzegovina. They'd lost earlier in the tournament to Iran, but they came to this final today with a game plan, and that game plan was to not allow the Iranians the time on the ball, to not allow them the chance to take the points. and they have taken the gold medal. And so, as we see the Bosnia and Herzegovina side celebrating, winning the gold medal, one of the players there crying on the bench as he's being fanned by his coach. It's gold for Bosnia and Herzegovina, silver for the previous champions, Iran, and let's not forget Germany, who won the bronze medal. Thank you very much for watching.
Attaque simultanée, en garde. Okay, allez.
And again the para post for Wong Tan Tat. Now that is a comeback here, Jimmy.
Yeah, it certainly is. Said Wong Tan Tat, incredibly fast blade working again, gets the power of the post there, and really he knows this is a crucial match for his team to get the hits back here. It's the last chance. One of the A fencers fences a B fencer from the Hong Kong side against Italy, and he knows that he's got up next Chung Ting Ching, their B fencer, so he knows he needs to get this, not only to score back, but try and get a lead to help his teammate in the next one, so they've got a level playing field going into the last three bouts. At the moment, if either team gets a strong lead at this point, so far they've tended to see them win.
Allez. Attaque, puis fait. Attaque offert. Touché, point.
So Wong Tan Tat from Hong Kong, China has called a video there because he believes that was his attack. Italy believe it was their para post, so the referee now must decide.
Attaque offert, attaque. Touché. Point.
Hong Kong, China overturned. Italy get the para post.
En garde, prêt. Allez. En garde. Prêt. Allez.
And again the para post there by Wong Tan Tat. My goodness me, they are world number one for a reason. So, being turned over now, and Hong Kong, China with the advantage. My goodness me, this is a turnaround. Italy going into that match with a 6-hit advantage, turned around. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Team Relay is about. Seesaw action there, so Italy's advantage eroded. Hong Kong, China now lead 2017. We were just going to say, but and just a point to note, ladies and gentlemen, the categorization of the athletes, the A and B, does mean that you do get seesaws when an A fights a B. So Chung,
very nice action. And this is a chance for Italy now to try and do back to Hong Kong, which has happened, A fencer against B fencer. Matteo Betty against Chung. It does make it very exciting to watch these matches as we have the A and the B fencers against each other.
Test, please. Ok. En garde. Prêt, allez. Ah, en garde. Prêt, allez. En garde. Prêt, allez. En garde. Prêt, allez. En garde. Prêt, allez. En garde. Mr. Chung, middle. En garde.
So 19-22 the score. Chung tries an attack and it's off target, and Italy here coming back in. Matteo Betty with a power post.
En garde. Prêt, allez.
Counter riposte again by Betty is good. My goodness me, this is the main issue here. 2.
Prêt, allez.
One light Betty.
En garde. Prêt, allez. En garde. Prêt, allez. En garde. Prêt, allez. Ah, l'attaque. En voilà.
So 23-23. We will try and see if we can follow the pace of this. They reckon that in the Olympics, the tip of a weapon in fencing is the fastest moving object other than a bullet coming out of a rifle, and I can believe it, and particularly in the hands of these wheelchair athletes. So Chung, Betty, Chung goes to the attack is good. 24-23. Power post is good, Betty. Attack is good, Chung. So the Hong Kong China take a one-hit advantage into the next relay. And remember, the two category B fencers in these teams are Chung Ting Ching for Hong Kong China and Marco Cima for Italy. So often you will see swings in the matches when category A fencers fight category Bs, but that is the nature of the open category. So Jimmy, we've got a match and a half here now. One hit the advantage.
Yeah, there's one hit in it, and now from this point on, every fight we have is the same classification game. So we've got 3 classification A fights, 1 classification B fight. So from now on, it's level playing field. Nobody's got that advance in a match, and the scores are very, very close. So both teams managing to come out that middle period intact. No huge deficit to try and get back. So this is going to be a very exciting finish to this match we have here for this bronze medal.
Ataque, parade, pas de riposte, remise, non valable. Hangar prêt, allez.
Attack is parried, the riposte is good. So Chan Win Kun coming right back into this match now. Italy 3 hits the deficit. Macri there, parapost, off target for Hong Kong, China. Macri really being worked over. So one hit back. For Italy, and let's have a look at this phase. So the search for the blades, attack no from the right, off target. Sit down again on guard. Pieces play, beat of the blade, counter attack, Macri's good. 26-28. Lovely disengaged attack by Chan there, Jimmy.
Yeah, really, really good again. Not necessarily the blade work there, but the finger work, just really, really skillful fencing again.
Attaque non, remise non valable. Hangar. Prêt, allez. Halt, halt, hangar. Hangar. Hangar, prêt, allez.
So we wait, Parapost Macri. My goodness, what a cracking touch that was, like a bullet, bang. Both athletes now feeling the energy. After this, 3 more fights. The frame is being readjusted. So they settle back down into the frames, and this whole 5 days of Paralympic fencing. So the infringement by Hong Kong, China for starting early, yellow card awarded. The infringement there, Hong Kong, China, started early, and the riposte, counter riposte is good.
And so now, as we move into the last 3 matches, each fencer from each team has 1 match left to try and win this bronze medal for this team. 30-27, Hong Kong, China leading.
So the crowd now starting to get behind their teams. This is the dangerous phase. My goodness me, that was a cracking hit by Chung there. Brilliant. Circular Seas Parapost. And again, the Circular Seas Parapost is good. This time though, Chima gets his point on. And a riposte by Chima this time is good. Chung now 2 hits away. Chung started, yellow card, going early. Power riposte by Marco Chima. Very, very nice hit.
Very simple but very well executed point there. And there's the remise of the flick. Loves going over the top, flicking down.
So we're just discussing the riposte from Chung there, and I believe that what Chima needs to do is to actually do a disengage underneath, take a high quint, that's like a head parry, you normally use it in sabre, and then he can do that. But he went low line, took an octave instead and went through. Either way, this is a cracking match, only 3 hits the difference and nothing to be separating these athletes. Moment 4-all, power riposte, Chima off target. Parry riposte, Chima.
Getting very exciting as we are in these last 3 matches. Just 2 hits in it at the moment between these teams. 1 or 2 more points.
Oh, ho, ho, what a nice touch there. Well, we move into the penultimate match here, and what a cracking fight that was. 35-32, Hong Kong, China. 3-hit lead they have.
So, the last time, Rare Macri and Wong Tang Tap take to the piste to try and help their team win this bronze medal.
And the crowd now, no, they sense that their teams need the energy. Andrea Macri here needs to come through. And they believe that it was a power riposte by the Italian team. Italy have called a video looking for a parry or riposte from their athlete, from the extension. And the decision is simultaneous, no hit awarded. This is a absolute storming fight. One light Italy, 1 light Macri. 2 hits the deficit.
Now, I don't know about you, James, but for me, that either had to be one of their beat or one of their parry. That is not a simultaneous action.
Power riposte
And I'm
Italy.
fairly sure it was a power riposte as well.
Direct attack Macri. So 1 hit now the deficit. Italy with Macri fighting hard. Chang Wing Tung for Hong Kong, China, and there's just a issue there with the Loose strap that's been adjusted by the assistant referee. And the body wire, the cabling that connects the athletes to the scoring apparatus is just being replaced. Parry, riposte. Off target, my goodness me. The Italians are going crazy because they believe that that attack was parried, and somebody's just stood in front of our scene and it's given. So the referee, I think he's got 3 out of 2 wrong there.
But most importantly, scores at the moment 35 all.
Parry riposte again from Macri. My goodness me, that is a turnaround.
Yeah, 4 hits on the bounce for Macri of Italy, and returned to put his team back in the lead for the first time since the 4th bout in this relay.
So the referees called for the frames to be readjusted. They've moved with the exertions of the athletes on the piece. And my goodness me, 36-35. It could not be closer.
No, indeed, very good start here from Macri. 4 hits to bring Italy 1 hit in the lead at the moment.
Well, a power riposte again by Macri. What a show from this athlete here. Jimmy, Macri is basically pulling Italy right out the dungeons. A 5-1 win.
Yeah, he
at this moment in time. It was 5-0 without a reply, and now 5-1. Well, he is definitely doing the damage here.
This is the sort of individual performance you have to put in as part of a team to win those medals. It is a team effort, it's 3 guys, 9 fights, but it's times like this where you have one person and he needs to make sure he keeps his momentum. The scores are now back level 37 all, but he is controlling this fight. If he keeps that momentum going, he's going to put his team in a really strong position here.
Counter riposte by Macri. Oh, what a... I'm losing superlatives to describe these actions. Jimmy, actually it should be adjectives, but my goodness me, we are seeing a fight and a half here. They are going at it, hammer and tong.
Thank you.
Just looking across at Matteo Betti's taking a big deep breath. He's on last with Wong Tan Tat. I'm lying, he's on against Chan Win Kin, and those 2 athletes are looking at this with intent. They want a lead going into this, and Hong Kong, China, the momentum has turned to Italy, so they cannot be happy at this current stage. Parry riposte Macri. Oh, what a cracker.
All that hard work Wong Ting Tat did against Simo has been undone here by Macri.
Counter riposte by Wong Tan. Oh, Jimmy, we are seeing history be made here. 7-4. What a turnaround. Who's going to get the last one? It's good for Betty. Parried riposte.
Yeah.
Well, we have got a bronze medal match. Big round there for Andrea Macri from Italy, and one tan tap. They gave us a feast there, both those athletes. 7-5, so.
3 minutes
Matteo
left.
Betty, Chan Win Kin.
3 minutes, 5 hits, 1 bronze medal.
Well, hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. This, for me, is the moment of destiny. Parry post off target. Chan goes off target again. Betty looking for a parry. It's not there. Betty, number 1 in the world. Yes, he was. Parapos Chan. Hong Kong, China, 2 hits. Italy trail. Remise by Betty is good.
Again, great timing reactions there from the Italian Betty. Seeing that the post isn't coming in from Chan and immediately going for that remise, but being carded.
So Italy carded there, Matteo Betty for lifting. He's gone to the video referee. Quite crucial really, because the hit that he scored will be annulled, and of course he receives a yellow card. Next one will be a hit against him, and referee confirms, card stands. Counter attack by Betty is good. .40, 41 attack from Chan off target. Parapos Chan is good. And again the parapos from Chan. Oh ho ho. So the referee annuls the hit. Hong Kong, China call for lifting, and they go to the DT as well, to the video referee. Assistant referees, important part to play in this fight. Athletes must stay sat down in their chairs. And the hit is annulled. .40-42, attack no from Chan, attack still no from Chan, looking for again, Parapos Betty off target, Chan goes again, can't find it, they wait, Betty with the attack, Betty's attack is good.
Yes, I know.
41-42. Again, Betty looks for the parry. Blocks Chan. Chan waiting. He's been caught twice with the parapos. Betty goes for the remise. Not there. Chan with a counter-attack. Chan's counter-attack is good. .43-41. The attack is good from Betty. Oh ho ho. The attack is parried. So Chan now 1 hit away. Betty. Strong Betty needs the attack off target. So, Betty, 3 hits he trails. Counter riposte is good for Betty. Well, we get closer. One light, bronze medalist, Hong Kong, China. The 7th medal in wheelchair fencing for Hong Kong, China, and their 4th bronze in this event. What a cracking match that was, ladies and gentlemen. That medal there makes the 12th medal for Hong Kong, China overall for the Paralympic Games. But a big round of applause there for Italy. Brave, fought hard. Ranked there, number 3, they really gave it to them, tried to come back, but just 2-3 hits too many.
Yeah, it was, and we saw a great seesawing action in that match. It started off going the way of Italy, and then that great
Yes, I just wanted to test the microphone. No replies.
Good evening and welcome to the basketball arena, where Great Britain are playing against Sweden in the playoff game for 5th and 6th position. Great Britain taking an early lead there, 1-0 lead. And I'm delighted to say that I have Adam Frost with me, helping me to commentate on this incredibly fast-moving game. Adam, welcome to the booth.
Thank you.
If you'd like to introduce yourself, I'm sure most of our listeners and our watchers know who you are, but just for the odd one or two out in the middle of China or out of Mongolia who haven't heard of you, can you just explain to them who you are and what your career was?
Well, I've been involved with wheelchair rugby since 1992. I was an athlete with Team Canada until 2002, the World Championships, and I now work full-time in the province of BC